Hi, Cancer. It's Marcus here from Zenfortunecookie, and this is your weekly reading for the July the 17th to the 29th. Let's start with an oracle message, shall we? Okay, I've pre-shuffled these, so I'm not going to go through them again. I don't know why that card wants to talk. Messages, the numbers, 11. Okay, you might be seeing 1111 everywhere. You're going through some kind of spiritual ascension. The long dark night, veiled. Long dark night of the soul. My shattered dreams laid out before me, the dark night draws in. Okay, so a heavy week ahead for you, if I'm honest with you. Do you see the numbers? The universe is talking. What does it say? So you might be seeing repeated numbers everywhere. I mean, I've got 4 and 9 here, which is 13, which draws back to a 4. And then I've got 4 and 1 here, which is another, is 5. So, and then 4 and 5 is 9. 9 with 11 is going to go back to a 1, which is the beginning of a new cycle. The 1111 numbers, I mean, people don't like to reduce them, sadly. 1111 is such a high vibration that it eternally switches back to 2 and then back to 11, because it can't stay constant. Nothing can stay that constant. It would be like being eternally happy all the time. It doesn't happen. You have to go through stages. But anyway, let me read the messages for these cards. What I'm seeing is someone is entering the dark night of the soul, but this is an evolution happening spiritually. Let's go for 41. So messages. Communication through numbers. That's how the universe has its say. Are you paying attention and seeing the signals? You know you are on the right path. When the universe is talking to you, you have reached a level where you are converging in the higher fields. The angels are reaching out to you and pointing in the right direction. These subtle signs and repeated numbers are meant to capture your attention, to help you slow down and think about your choices, so that you can arrive at a deep peace, happiness, and fulfillment in your life. So your mantra for this week is, I pay attention to the signs I pay attention to the signs and take time to understand my path. I should have taken more time over that, reading that, to be fair. Okay, so I've got 49 here. Veiled, the long dark night. My shattered dreams laid out before me, the dark night draws in. The long dark night is the dark night of the soul. A place where we hit our lowest vibration in order to discover our deep, dark self. We face the horrors of reality and the truths that we have denied ourselves for so long. Our dreams in tatters. We hit the floor, and from there, the healing begins. Only by reaching this point of pure despair may we understand our inner wounds and begin to face our hurts and disappointments. Your mantra is, I face my deep inner wounds. The question is, are you ready to rebuild your dreams? So, I'm going to say this, dark night of the soul. It's a gift, and it's to rebuild you, and the angels are looking after you. They're sending you signs. All you have to do is listen. It's not an overnight process. It takes time, and if you're going through that, you're definitely being looked after and guided, because it can be a horrific experience. But the thing is, as you raise your vibration, and plenty of you probably have, I mean, if you're listening to tarot, chances are you've gone through some kind of dark night of the soul, if not once, perhaps twice, perhaps 3, 4 times. It depends how many deep lessons you have to learn in this life and what your spiritual path is. But yep, it's a hard energy to deal with. So anyway, let's have a look at this, Cancer. Give me 2 ticks, please. So what's on the cards for Cancer this week? Okay, I don't know why, but this one. Oh, heavily burdened. That goes very nicely hand in hand with the dark night of the soul, if I'm honest with you. You might have just recently, this is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely you feeling in your element in a sense, but so you look towards the middle of the week, you're going to feel a little bit better about things. Things may be looking up and you're more in your elements, but at the beginning of the week you're going to be feeling a little bit overburdened, or I mean, to be fair, you may even come to the end of wanting to carry those burdens, and you might actually just be able to let go of a lot of the recent burdens. Perhaps the signs and synchronicities that you get will uplift you a little bit and put you into a better place of power. Yeah, so I've got here basically you're going to become victorious, and you're going to get over the burdens that have come through, and you're going to get you're going to have a sense of justice, that everything's right and everything's in order. And then at the end of the week's actually, things are going to pick up a lot for you, and you're going to be busy. You might be making plans. Well, to be fair, I see you just being busy, I see you working, and I see you're actually quite happy. Just being part of your team and just having people around you, and a lot of communication going on. That's what I'm getting there. Yeah, so I think you've gone through this already quite hectically, and you're waiting for the signs, this sign of change, and this letting go at the beginning of the week, letting go of whatever's been burdening you, and perhaps even advice from a friend or something like that. It's going to bring you into a better place where you actually start planning ahead, and that's going to be good for you. I mean, to be honest with you, because you starting to look forward rather than backwards, and you're starting to have once you've released stuff from the past, you allow space for things to move in for the future. Yeah, and then midweek you're just going to stand in your power. You're just going to be feeling strong, feeling like yourself, and sort of more in your element, feeling grounded. And I think you're going to have a lot of support from friends and family as well around you. And although you might want to spend a lot of time alone, I don't think you do. I think your best thing is to move forward. I see you getting a sense of your romance back as well. A little bit of romance around you. But yeah, it's definitely one of those weeks where the choices you make, your choice is to make the choice you make needs to be a positive choice. Or to stay in a positive energy and to follow those signs. I mean, the universe is enlightening you. That's what I'm getting from that. You're being enlightened which path to take, and that's going to bring in the next phase, which is going to be waiting for the changes from your changes inside. It's going to bring out the changes on the outside, and that's it's going to be reflected in your world around you. But yeah, it's not a good energy to be feeling so overburdened, but when you let them go, things do improve. There you go, signs. Instincts are the messages from the inner divine, and that's exactly what you're going to be getting. So you're going to see numbers, you're going to feel that your intuition's going to kick in, and you're going to see signs in which direction to take. And this is about the direction that you take, and then you're going to make your choices from there and start coming into a better, more balanced energy. And I've got reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. That is the absolute dark night of the soul card. Honestly, it's happening for me, not to me. Don't be the victim in this. You're not a victim in this. This is meant to be. It's just something that you are meant to go through for your own personal and spiritual evolution, so that you can get to the next stage, because you'll get some more happiness out of things. So, and we've got the Magician. The future before you is uncertain, presenting both risk and opportunity. A triumph or creative success may bring about a new beginning for you. And then I've got here the Hermit, which is probably where you've been a lot of time. When you become aware of your true sorry, bear with me 1 second. Path. Path, road. When you become aware of your true road, there'll be nothing to stand in your way. Life has challenged you, but you are prepared to make the best of the future. Sorry, I read that very poorly. Please forgive me. I'm tired. My eyes have sort of lost their focus. But anyway, that is one of my favorite hermit card expressions. And it's true. When you become aware of your actual true path, you will be able to move forward, no problems. And maybe that's what that is. Finding your true path. Whatever's happened wasn't meant to be. Maybe that dream wasn't your true path. Maybe that dream was something that you had manifested in ego. Maybe it was something that was meant to bring you to your true path. If you ever read anything on your Dharma, your Dharma isn't just straightforward. It's not like, I'm going to become a millionaire bakery owner because I like baking. Look, talk about science, 11:11. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and there, 20, I'm harmonious. So I'm going to read both of these. So I was explaining about the Dharma. When your Dharma, it could be doing something like art, then photography, and then landing up doing something entirely different, but you're actually using both of those skills. And that's the way Dharma works. So finding your truth path isn't necessarily like, oh, boom, I'm here. Some people are lucky. When they're a child, they just know. It's instinctive, and then everything guides them in that direction. But this looks like you're receiving the signs this week that your path is being opened up for you, and you are receiving signs from the divine which way to proceed. And you will get help. So the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening, 11:11. And then I've got this at the bottom of the deck. You relate to others in an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. So it looks like you've got quite the week ahead of you, and it looks like you're being guided. I wish you all the best for this week. Thank you for listening to my channel. Bye.